DownTheory music, it's modern rock at its best. It's good music that hopefully will last forever.
"12 phenomenal songs, 4 guys kicking ass."
The idea that developed behind the song was, you know, just kind of telling somebody off, so to speak.
'Distance, we were in the studio recording that, and as we were gone and we came back to the studio, one of the engineers, Stan Martell, made up that little intro, and when he did that to the song, we just thought, man, it sounded really good. It's got a good energy. It's got a good head bobbing tempo. So we're going to use this to open up our shows, and it's a good way to kick things off. It's got a good feel about it. It's got a good hook on the chorus. Great song, man. Really good song.
Scott, our drummer, an amazing drummer. He's got a creative, an interesting way of bringing his creativity to the table. It's not the typical beats that you hear. You know, his fills they're not always big and flashy like a lot of the other guys that play drums. But what he does play is real solid, and when it hits you, it's just like, wow, that's a pretty nice tight beat, and that's what I like about him. He really brings a good groove to the structure of any song.
I give him about 6 months at the most before they're playing professional stages.
Hell, I was watching him in small venues, I don't know, a year and a half ago. Yeah, they played at Planet Fest, hell. a year ago, I guess. We saw them there, and they just rocked the show. I mean, there was a bigger crowd for them at the local stage than there was for some of the main stages for, you know, bigger bands. Like they said, I don't know, 6 months. They'll be selling out arenas in a year or something. I don't know.
At the latest.
Derek he's like the idiot savant of the band. He can do everything. He can play drums. He can play guitar. He plays bass for the band, and he plays all instruments well. It's not just, you know, well, I can dabble in this and dabble in that. You know, I'm a very mediocre guitar player. He can play any instrument and plays it well. And he sings backup vocals for us when we're doing, you know, live shows. An incredibly talented person, and I have a strong respect for his abilities.
You could never get me, you could never bring me down. Show a victim circumstance, and you watch it all play out. You could never get me, you could never feel my pain. 'Cause I breathe it all in, just to blow it all away. To watch it all play out, and I'll never ever be the one who falls. And to watch it all play out, you will never ever break my will to live. Break my will to live. You can never see me, and you can never understand. You show a victim circumstance, me to hold your hand. You can never be me, and you can never feel my pain. 'Cause I breathe it on there, to blow it all away. To watch it all play out, and I'll never ever be the one who falls. To watch it all play out, you will never ever break my will to live. Live, I live. This is my defiance. And to watch it all play out, and I'll never ever be the one who falls. And to watch it all play out, you will never ever break my will to live. To live, I live. This is my defiance.
Defiant is just that. It's just, you know, defiance against society, not wanting to fall into the status quo. You know, what everybody else's idea of cool is, or whatever else's idea of what you should or shouldn't be doing is. That's what defiant is. It's like, hey, I don't have to listen to you. I don't have to be like you to get where I want to go. I can be me and do what I want to do. And if you don't like that, fuck you. Have a nice day.
Well, the band I saw was DownTheory. This is actually the first time I've ever heard of them, just walking around and I heard the music. I think they sound really good. I mean, I don't know, you don't really hear sound like that a lot anymore. I'd stand in line for them, yeah.
Matt, is our guitarist. I don't even know how he comes up with the shit that he comes up with, to be honest with you. He'll be sitting there goofing with something, and then the next thing I know, it's like, whoa, what is that? And then he'll say, you like that? And I'm like, yeah, and then 10 minutes later, it's a song. I mean, it's unbelievable, the shit that comes out of that guy's head.
And me, I'm just an all-around badass.
Okay, I guess my R&B background led to, you know, my, career with the rock band. I grew up listening to all kinds of music. My mom was a jazz singer, and she actually toured with a couple of well-known people. Tina and Ike Turner, actually, she was a backup vocalist for them. And I got a lot of my musical influences, my taste in listening started off with, listening to the stuff that my mom listened to, that older style jazz, older style blues music, and then I moved into what was popular in school at that point, which was 80s metal, stuff like Dokken and White Snake and all that other stuff, and then I started leaning more towards, I really appreciated vocal ability, and I got a hold of an R&B tape once and was listening to that, and I was hooked on it. And I listened to R&B and lots of more vocally entertaining rock pretty much most of my life growing up. So a lot of my influences come from more the R&B side of things than the actual rock side.
Alright guys, let's go out there, let's have a good show. Let's do like we always do. Like Paul Greg 3 said, one show can change the rest of your life. Make it happen. Make it happen, baby.
Trying to
Farewell is a song about change, personal change. It's about becoming a new person, you know, not really so much a new person, but just kind of shedding a lot of the old bad habits that kept you from making any, you know, forward movement and positive achievements. And that song has strikes a lot of personal chords with me.
Just the winding down, this is the tough part for me, man. I got such an adrenaline flowing from being up there. Now it's like you got to wind down a little bit, man. You know, hot and sweaty, and blood's running. How'd you like the hair, man?
Dude, it was flying.
It was all in my face. I was like, I don't know if I like this.
No, I think we got the potential to do great things. Multiple albums, tours, good stuff. I mean, it's good music. Like the A&R guy told me, that we have an album, not just a record. It's like not a record with singles. It's the whole album's like its own thing. Like you listen to it beginning to end, and it's complete. That's why I feel like our live shows like that. Whether we play all the whole album worth of songs, or mix it up with new, older stuff, it's always complete. It's good. It's a awesome product.
The CD was phenomenal. We recorded in several different studios. We recorded some in Orlando with Pete Thornton. We recorded some in town here. Sam Rivers has a studio. We got in there, and we also did some up in Georgia with Stan Martell. He's phenomenal. He wound up mastering the whole thing. It was a cool process. It was not hard for us to do. It was kind of easy to do all the work, but it seemed like a long process waiting to get it all finished. And then the graphics work. Derek did all the graphics work. He did a phenomenal job. Actually, Nick and Derek, I should say, but Derek put a lot of work into it, and it turned out great as well. The visual aspect of the CD case and all that, and the insides.
DownTheory sound is big. It's a strong music, period. I mean, it's got every aspect of it. It's strong drum lines, strong bass lines, just unbelievable guitar melodies, and the vocal melodies. It just makes for one huge sound.
Rockville was awesome. Rockville, the headliner was Godsmack and Stone Sour. There was a 20 awesome bands there. Puddle of Mud was there. We got to play in the kind of midway through the thing on the second stage, and we had a really good crowd. The energy was there. I think that was one of our better shows.
Huge crowd, lots of energy, unbelievable time and unbelievable performance, and we got to share the stage with some pretty impressive people. The
energy was real good at the Rockville show for us. We connected with a lot of new fans.
Such a huge crowd. I mean, it was 8,000 to 10,000 easy, standing in front of us at one point, and it was just like, it was so much energy coming back at us. It was ridiculous. And what's even better about that is, you know, I think when we took the stage, we expected, you know, a good portion of these people to not even really know who we were. And, you know, there were points in the show where they were singing our lyrics back to us, and I was like blown away. I was like, wow, this many people know who we are. This is awesome.
Now, we sold a lot of CDs and signed a lot of stuff at our booth afterwards, so a lot of people haven't seen us, or at that point hadn't seen us, and came up, and we made fans out of them.
Lots of feedback from the people that hadn't heard us, for the first time, you know, listeners, first time fans. You know, we increased our fan base at that one show, you know, twofold, easy. I mean, we were filling out, signing autographs, you know, signing CDs, selling shirts, merch like it was going out of style. It was ridiculous.
Got a lot of fans that normally wouldn't have seen us at a local show here, that maybe work schedule wouldn't allow for it. And when you get a hell of a lineup like Rockville had, it makes it easier for them to take the day off, and us playing earlier in the day exposes us to those type of fans, and what's not to like?
Y'all know this one? Come on, no helmet fans in the audience?
They're just an awesome band.
Yeah, this is the first time I heard this band, and I'm really impressed. They're doing a great job. I think they're going to go real far.
It's a fucking awesome band.
I think they sound really good. I mean, I don't know, you don't really hear sound like that a lot anymore.
The lyrics.
Rain or shine, I live in South Florida, and I come all the way to Jacksonville just to come see it, man.
The lyrics, the music, the emotion, everything.
This is a fucking awesome band.
Nick, DownTheory, fucking dopest band in town.
It's going to happen. They're going to get to that point. And yes, I'm going to see them in a big arena.